girls and guys, it is Zaira from ZaiLetsPlay, and we are back with another episode on the KaoshKraft server. And today I said I was going to start working on my house, and that is exactly what I am going to do. But I have a change of plans, so we need to talk about it. So originally the plan was to have my house in this little area here, and although it would have been perfect, I came up with the design for my house, and I think it's a bit too modern-y to fit in with everything else I plan to build. Because you know how, like, look at my little houses. They look like little woodsy cabiny looking thingies. So I can't just throw in a modern house right there. It won't look right. So I was kind of like in a little pickle, because then I was like, do I want to change everything I've already done? And I thought, well, what I'll do now is this whole little, I guess, piece of land around here will be used for all my farms, my potion rooms, my nether portal house. You know, everything that's not related to my house will be on this side, like tree farms, all that. And then I thought I could build a very, very nice bridge. See it? It's very beautiful, isn't it? And it could lead me to this other little island right here that could overlook everything. And this is where I will put my house. And that's just going to mean a lot of cleaning up and seeing if it's big enough. So what I plan to do is clear it up, put down like the outline for my house, and see if we're going to have enough room for it and all of that stuff. And I'll give you guys some hints about what I plan to do with my house. I'm going to need lots of spruce wood and quartz. And it's going to be my first ever modern house, and I actually really like it. I love it. So for that reason, I'm clearing in this whole entire area up just for that one house. By the way, sorry I haven't had face cam in videos recently. A couple of reasons. One of them is it seems that for some reason my webcam's always a little bit out of sync with my audio, and it's driving me nuts. So I thought I'd try to fix that. So I've been working on that. And then, I haven't been feeling well the last couple days. It's like every time I eat something, I feel like I'm going to be really sick. And I've had the stomach flu before, but it's not really like that because it's not like I have a fever or anything like that. So I'm not sure what's going on, but I feel like I'm withering away because I can't eat anything. Or like, even if I feel hungry, I don't feel like eating because then I feel like I'm going to be sick. So it's like, oh, I hate being sick, so I don't want to be sick, so I don't eat anything. And then that's making me all tired and stuff. So then I'm thinking, okay, I told my mom I wasn't feeling well, and then she made me like some tea and got me some stuff. And then I was like, okay, I'm starting to feel better. And then today, I feel like I'm going to have a migraine headache. I'm like, when I walk and stuff, it feels like my head is pounding. And I probably shouldn't even be recording right now because it's probably not going to help and I'm going to regret it in a couple of hours. But I just felt bad not recording anything. So I don't look very nice right now. Not at all. I just been feeling really exhausted. It's like no matter how much sleep I get, I just feel so tired. And it's probably because I'm not eating well. It was a little bit better this morning, but now it's just like, that's gotten better, and now it feels like my head is going to be smashed by a truck. That is what it feels like. So it's lovely. I've been having a lovely... So if I sound a little tired or something... Because I swear, you guys always know when something's wrong. Like, if my voice changes just a tiny bit, you guys are like, Sai, what's wrong? Are you mad? Are you sad? Are you tired? Are you sick? So I thought I should probably explain things a little bit. I do plan to play Five Nights at Freddy's. I was thinking about recording it tonight so I could upload it Wednesday afternoonish time. But then I thought maybe I'll just record it tomorrow morning if I'm not feeling well. Because I don't think screaming is a good thing to do when you have a headache. But I'm not sure. I'm not a doctor. I should be though. Alright, so let's go ahead and clear all this area up. I can't, like, I've never been horribly sick. Like, I was talking to Ricky, and he's been sick, like, a few times that were really bad. Like, bad. But I've never been sick to the point where, like, I had to go to the hospital or anything like that. I could probably remember just, like, a few times, like, maybe a couple, 3 maybe, times that I've been really sick, and I remember it was once when I was in like elementary school. So I was really little, and I was sick for about 2 weeks. Again, couldn't eat anything. I would just be sick every time I ate. Had a fever, everything. And then probably tonsillitis was bad. That was horrible, and I always talk about it because it was a traumatizing experience. Because I don't know if anyone's ever been on like a high dose of antibiotics, but it makes you feel worse. It's like, I don't get it. Isn't medicine supposed to make you feel better? No, it doesn't. Not antibiotics. They're horrible. But then, and then there was another time. It's always like, for me, every time I get sick, it's like when my tummy feels bad. I never had like anything else, really. Apparently, I had really bad chickenpox because I had them when I was like a baby, which is probably not good. Oh, have any of you guys not had your chickenpox? Chickenpox, is that how chickenpox pops? I don't know. If you're like, let's say you're old enough, like let's say all your friends have already had chickenpox. Have you had them? Because most people get them as like little kids. You don't really see any like teenagers with chickenpox, do you? I never knew anyone that had them when they were teenagers, but I know some people have never got them. So you could get them as adults. Like, that would be crazy. You know, you get to take like 2 weeks off. Amazing. I just remember that. Like, you have kids missing from school for a long time over it. All right, so let's, as soon as I clear like the little front bit out, we'll start laying down the plant for my house. And then that way you guys can get a little bit of the idea of what it's going to look like, and we don't spend the whole episode just digging stuff. I'm going to have to collect a lot of resources. I think I have enough quartz for it. I'm probably going to have to get a lot more spruce wood, but thankfully I live right over here. So it's like perfect. Oh, and I also wanted to keep my nether portal. I want to make my portal close enough to my house, but far enough so it doesn't conflict with Ricky's, because this is over there, and I don't want like ours to mess up. So I need to find a nice place for it. Probably like up on a hill or something, I think will work well. Let's switch all of this to dirt, because this drives me crazy when things are different like this. Okay, let's place that down. And yeah, how many of you guys have played Five Nights at Freddy 3? Because I know you guys were going crazy for it. I think it looks really scary. I try not to watch. If I know I'm going to play a game, I try not to watch a lot of videos on it, because I don't want to ruin the experience for myself, because then I know what's going to happen. But I did watch one video on it, and I have to say it looks absolutely terrifying, and I think it's gonna be horrible. Maybe you guys can like give me some tips and explain it to me, because I don't really understand it. I know now they don't have doors, they have a ventilator, and apparently you hallucinate and you might see things, and that's what you have to try to stop. But you have to check the cameras now, and you have to check the ventilator. I don't understand it, so I'm just hoping I don't end up having a heart attack and die tomorrow when I play it, or tonight, whenever. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. I don't know why I put myself through this. It is. The thing that I like about Five Nights at Freddy's, though, is that it is scary, but it's not like I said before, it's not like Outlast, where when you're playing Outlast, you're scared the whole entire time. Like, you're just petrified every second that you play it. But with Five Nights at Freddy's, it's like you kind of know when something bad's going to happen. And I think that makes it a tiny bit better. Not really. No. So let's take this tree down. All right, so let's start. Why is this sheet just floating? Did I forget to break? Yeah, I did. All right, so let's get this. And I brought some netherrack so that we could see the outline of my house. The only thing is I don't know how I'm gonna center it. I don't think I am. I think I'm just gonna build it, and then we'll figure out the whole bridge situation later. So if you guys have some like nice bridge ideas that you guys can think of, go ahead and tweet them or Instagram them, and I might use it for a KaoshKraft server. All right, so now to get this, oh my gosh, I took pictures because I was building it on single player. By the way, I've never done that. Usually I'm just someone that like, oh look, that looks nice, I'm gonna build that, and then I just like go with the flow. But no, this time I was a professional about it. So hopefully this turns out easier for me. Oh shoot, I should put torches down before mobs start spawning. Put them down, put them down. There we go. Please go down there. Yes. Okay. Alrighty, so I never know where to start. So let's start off with the stairs, because I think once I get the stairs done, I will know how to begin. It's gonna look beautiful. Imagine building a house out of netherrack. I've never seen a nice house with netherrack. It's just, I don't think it's possible. I just don't think it's humanly possible to build a nice house with netherrack. If you could do it, that's great. I'm gonna need to use sand too, because wherever I you guys are gonna need to use your imaginations again. So wherever I place netherrack, it's going to be another block besides spruce wood. Wherever I place sand will be spruce wood and glass. Use your imagination. And then I'm gonna go ahead and build this out like this. We're just gonna get a rough idea here. This is what we're here for. Hopefully, this goes as planned, because you guys know how I am. I'm trying to build the front to see how much of the terrain I need to like fix and stuff and blend in and make it look beautiful. All right, so that's, I did it. Well, this part's weird because this is all floor level, but the rest of this house, the part over here, is kind of like above ground. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Oh my gosh, difficulty-ness. Let's go ahead and do this. By the way, you guys crack me up because on Minecraft Comes Alive, if you watched Ricky and I's video on it, by the way, I think I don't know if everyone knows, but with Minecraft Comes Alive, we both record it, so you can watch both of our perspectives on it. And we asked you guys, how do you think you spell Schwellen? And it made me laugh. And you guys made me happy that day because it was really funny to read all your comments about Schwellen. I won't tell you guys until you guys watch the episode whether you spelled it right or not. A lot of people did get it right, surprisingly. It took me a while to figure out how to spell it. Oh, this is not right. They should be back here. See, we're even gonna add, like, oh, spider, don't start attacking me. Look, spider, I can kill you so quick. Why do you even risk your life to attack me? It's not worth it. And then it goes, I think it's 3 here. No, it's 4. 4 like this, and then bam. But oh my gosh, how the heck did this zombie get up here? Wait, zombie, let me get my sword in my hand. I'm too slow. There we go. Is that how it? This is supposed to be further back. A couple more, but that's basically the front of the house. Let's go look at it from the bridge. I don't think it's too big. Oh, you have to admit, that house is beautiful. Just close your eyes, think about it, envision it. That actually looks horrible. Alright, and then we're gonna figure out, I'm not gonna start building it up because there's no point. I just want to get the foundation down. Let me fix this though, because it's gonna drive me crazy. I want to do this right. I'm trying to work on my building skills. Okay, take that down. This is the part where I am confused. Because, oh, I think the stairs are 4 wide. I think that's what I did wrong. Okay, let's see if that starts making things make some sense. Yeah, am I right? And then the doors are gonna go here. The doors go there. And then you go back one over here. Zombie! Oh my gosh. You're interrupting me. Go away. Gosh, I've never concentrated so much in my life. This is why... Ooh. There we go. Alright, and then back. It goes back here. Does it? Am I doing this right? No, it needs to be extended over. And then there, and then the sand will go back here. Yes, because then it's, oh, ho, 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 there it goes. Look at that. All right, there we go. I don't think that's too big. Is it though? Because it's gonna be 2 stories. It's gonna have 2 stories, so I'm wondering if it might be too big. I don't think so, because then we could build, our storage area could be in our house, since we need to go in there a lot anyway. And then I want to get, I wanted to also build a room with signs from you guys, in case you guys donate during the live stream and I need to put any signs and stuff in there. So I'm planning to do that as well. I don't know what else we're gonna need in our house. I want my house to be like a house and have a couple extra Minecrafty related things. But I want it to be a house in the sense that I want it to have like a living room and a bathroom and all of that stuff. So hopefully we can get this beauty done, because I never finish furnishing a house. I am the worst furnisher ever because I never get anything done. So hopefully we can do that. By the way, it turns out, right? So I was thinking about doing a food shop, but then Ricky came up with a food shop idea and I really liked it. So I was like, okay, you could keep the food shop idea. And now Aunt wants to build a food or enchantment book shop. So that takes my ideas away. I don't know what to do now. I could do potions, but I just don't think they would do that well. Flowers, but flowers is like, who buys flowers? They could just come and steal them from my garden. I need to repair my shovel. Okay. Let's get, oh, I'm running out of diamonds. Oh, and I want to also show you guys my path. I want to show you guys what I plan to do with the paths. So I wanted to use some of the new blocks. So I'm thinking about using this one here. It starts with an A. Gosh, by the way, I spent so much time mining yesterday trying to get that andesite, right? And I ended up getting the other one. Where are you? You're so deceiving. Oh! Zombies, they're everywhere. I ended up mining. Where are you? Diorite. And I thought they looked exactly the same. Yeah, look. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys because I know I'm not blind. I thought that dress was blue and black, and I was right. Alright. Where was it? There was so much of it everywhere, and I thought, oh yeah, it's for sure the one I'm looking for. Turns out it's not. Okay, here, I needed to memorize for that kid. Yeah, so here, for example, here's the one I'm looking for. This is the right one. Correct? Yes, andesite. Now, where is that other one that looks exactly like it, but it's not? I was thinking, why would they make a block that looks so much like another one? Confuses me. But yeah, I was thinking about using andesite for the path, and then maybe having the polished one where you put all four together and it's like the smoother one. I'm thinking about using that along the edges of it. Oh, there's a witch. You know what? At first, I was really scared when witches came out because I thought they were going to be so overpowered, but they're actually not that hard to kill. You kill them quite quickly. So that's a good thing, because if not, I'd be dying all the time, because mobs love to spawn near my house. Absolutely love to spawn. Alright. So, let's go through today. We discussed me being sick. I want to know a time where you've been the most sick you could ever remember. Whoa. And how long were you sick for? Ah! Don't kill me. So the plans are, we're going to use this area for farms, everything not house related. So, tree farms, food farms probably, like carrots, melons, and all of that good stuff. What else could go over here? I'm not sure. We need to make a list. Maybe you guys can help me. Make a list of things we could put over here, and then of rooms we could have in our house. Well, we know that because it's like a living room, bedroom, and all of that good stuff. So we need to figure out what we need to do over here. And I might go with a potion shop after all, if I can't think of anything else. So I hope you guys had fun watching. Sorry if this episode was a little bit more like, I don't know, I did less things, I guess. I just haven't had that much time to prep. I will prep a lot tonight if I feel a little bit better. And then hopefully face cam will be back soon. I will have face cam when I do Five Nights at Freddy's, so do not worry. Alrighty guys, hope you had fun watching. Please like, favorite, comment, and share. And I'll see you in the next episode of the KaoshKraft server. Bye!